catastrophic consequences unless immediate steps are taken. France 24 senior reporter Catherine Norris-Trent is in the Azeri capital of Baku. She gave us this update.
There are renewed calls from the international community for the violence in and around Nagorno-Karabakh to cease. The Organisation for Security and Cooperation in Europe's Minsk group, who have been mediating this conflict for nearly 30 years, put out a fresh statement calling on the leaders of Azerbaijan and Armenia to put into place the conditions to allow for the humanitarian ceasefire, the transfer of dead bodies and handover of prisoners by both sides to start, because so far the conditions on the ground have not allowed that to take place. There have been reports of renewed shelling in Azerbaijan on this side of the border, but also sources inside Nagorno-Karabakh saying the city of Stepanakert has been coming under fire. It's very difficult to independently verify, of course, this information in this area. Very different information coming from the two sides in this conflict. We've also had tonight the US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo calling for an immediate halt to the killings of civilians. He cited the missile attack on the second city of Azerbaijan in Ganja on Sunday, and again violence in Stepanakert.
France 24's Catherine Norris-Trent reporting there from Baku in Azerbaijan. Well, there are estimated to be around 11 million people of Armenian origin across the globe, and that diaspora is watching the situation in Nagorno-Karabakh with alarm. Well, France is home to between 300,000 and 400,000 people of Armenian origin, and they're getting mobilized and are calling for demonstrations as well as aid to help the situation back home. Well, a France 24 team of reporters, they went to the suburbs of Paris to find out a bit more.
In the Alfortville suburbs southeast of Paris, the flag of Nagorno-Karabakh, Artsakh in Armenian, is flying at the House of Armenian Culture. For 2 weeks, the organisation's prepared for each demonstration.
C'est le drapeau de l'Arménie, de Artsakh, et là on va faire le signe de Artsakh.
On va ajouter sur le drapeau.
On va ajouter sur le drapeau. Et on a besoin de l'aide du monde entier pour gagner notre combat.
These two women have worked through the night, hoping to make at least 100 flags for the latest march.
Et ces drapeaux, on va les vendre et du Fonds arménien. Ils récoltent l'ensemble des donations pour les envoyer directement en Arménie pour aider les soldats.
Their contribution will go to the 100 million euros already sent from around the world. It's been over a century since the 1915 genocide, but Armenia's diaspora have long memories.
Le génocide qu'ils ont vécu nos ancêtres, on en souffre jusqu'aujourd'hui. J'espère qu'on n'en arrive pas là, mais...
The same fears are shared by Mourad Papazian, a man active across France's entire Armenian community. He believes there's little time left to act.
Les quelques jours qui sont devant nous seront cruciaux pour savoir si la communauté internationale a les moyens de se faire respecter de la Turquie et de l'Azerbaïdjan ou pas, mais si elle n'arrive pas à se faire respecter, on est au-devant peut-être d'un lourd massacre.
The Armenian community understands the concern. To ramp up the pressure, it's been repeatedly protesting outside the National Assembly, demanding France recognise Nagorno-Karabakh's independence.